In round 3, Peng, Xiongjian Xiu, Deshun round 3, Peng chooses Italian game classical variation Gioco pianissimo, leading to an intense fight against Xiu. On e4. On e5. Knight f3. Knight c6. Bishop c4. Bishop c5. On c3. Knight f6. On d3 leads us into Italian game classical variation Gioco pianissimo. On d6. King castled kingside. On a6. Bishop b3. Bishop a7. Knight bd2. King castled kingside. On h3. On h6. Rook e1. Knight h5. Knight f1. Queen f6. Bishop e3. Bishop takes e3. Knight takes e3. Knight f4. Knight d5. Threatening. Knight takes f6 check. On takes f6. Knight h4 and gain a significant edge. Let's analyze the main line. Knight takes d5 played by Xiu. On takes d5. Knight e7. On d4. Knight g6. Bishop c2. Bishop f5. On takes e5. On takes e5. Bishop takes f5. Queen takes f5. Queen b1. Threatening. Queen takes f5. Rook a d8. Knight takes e5. On c6. On takes c6. On takes c6 and establish a winning position, shifting to the main variation. Queen takes b1 played by Xiu. Rook takes b1. Rook fe8. Rook bd1. Rook a d8. On c4. On f6. On g3. On h5. On h4. Knight e7. On b4. On d5. Rook e4. On takes c4. Rook takes c4. Rook takes d5. Rook takes d5. Knight takes d5. Knight d2. Rook a8. Knight b3. King f7. On a3. King e7. Rook c5. Threatening. Rook takes d5. King e6. Rook c5 and dominate the board. Let's analyze the main line. King d6 played by Xiu. Knight a5. Knight e7. King g2. On c6. On f4. On takes f4. On takes f4. On g6. On f5. On takes f5. Knight c4 check. King e6. King f3. Rook d8. Time to think. Find the best continuation. Knight a5 top engine recommendation. Rook d5. Rook c3. King d7. King e2. Rook d4 and secure a stronghold in the game, shifting to the main line. Rook a5 slight mistake played by Peng. Rook d4. Threatening. Rook takes c4. Rook takes a6. King e5 and gain a significant edge. Let's analyze the main game. Knight e3 played by Peng. Knight g6. Rook takes a6. Knight e5 check. King e2. On f4. Knight f1. King f5. Take a moment to spot the best move. Rook a8 strongest choice here. Rook e4 check. King f2. Knight g4 check. King f3. Rook e1 and take decisive advantage. Let's go to the main line. Knight d2 played by Peng. King g4. On d5. On f3 check. Knight takes f3. Knight takes f3. Rook takes c6. On f5. On b6. Rook d2 check. King f1. Rook b2. Stop here and find the strongest move. Rook e6 a powerful reply. On f4. Rook e2. Rook takes b6. King f2. Rook b1 and take decisive advantage, shifting to the main game. On a4 not optimal played by Peng. Knight e5. Threatening. Knight takes c6. On b7. King f3. King e1. Rook takes b7. On a5 let's proceed to the main line. Pause the video and find the best move. Rook c5 strongest choice here. Knight d7. Rook c1. Rook takes b6. King e2. Rook a6 and gain a significant edge. Let's go to the main game. Rook d6 blunder played by Peng. On f4. Threatening. King f3. King e1. Knight c4. King d1. Knight takes d6. On a5 let's proceed to the main line. Time to think, find the best continuation. Rook e6, the engine likes this move. King f5. Rook e8. Rook takes b6. On a5. Rook b1 check and increase their advantage significantly. Let's go to the main variation. On a5 inaccuracy played by Peng. Knight c4. Rook g6 check. King f3. King g1. Knight takes a5. Rook g5. Knight c4. Threatening. Knight e3. King h1. Knight g4. Rook takes g4. Pawn takes g4. On b7, shifting to the main line. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move? King h1, the engine likes this move. Knight e3. Rook g1. Knight g4. Rook f1 check. King g3, let's explore the main line. Rook takes h5, huge blunder played by Peng. Knight e3, victory for Xiu. After a hard-fought battle, Peng resigned, conceding the game.